Have you ever noticed that the longer you stay alone, the more your mind starts to change? At first, silence feels peaceful. Then, your thoughts become louder. And eventually, you can start seeing the world differently. That's what makes loneliness dangerous. The psychology. Loneliness isn't simply being alone. It's feeling like you're disconnected from everyone around you. And when that feeling lasts too long, your brain starts turning inward. You overthink more. You become more sensitive to rejection. You question people's intentions. And sometimes, you start building emotional walls just to protect yourself. But fictional characters show us just how different that transformation can become. Emotional emptiness. Look at Johann Liebert. Johann represents the darkest side of emotional isolation. He doesn't simply feel lonely. He becomes disconnected from the meaning of human connection itself. When you stop believing that people can truly understand you, you may eventually stop trying to be understood. And that's terrifying, because loneliness doesn't always make you desperate for people. Sometimes, it teaches you that you don't need them. Losing yourself. Then there's Thorfinn. His loneliness takes a different form. He becomes consumed by anger, revenge, and guilt, until his entire identity revolves around one purpose. And when that purpose disappears, he's left with something even harder to face. Nothing. That's what isolation can do. When you spend too long living inside your own pain, your pain can become your identity. And eventually, you don't know who you are without it. Then there's Batman. He also lives with loneliness, but he responds differently. Instead of allowing his pain to control him, he turns it into discipline. He keeps people at a distance. He trusts himself more than others, and he becomes incredibly self-reliant. It looks like strength, and sometimes it is. But there's a darker side, because being strong enough to survive alone can eventually make you forget how to let people in. The real psychology. And that's the strange thing about loneliness. It doesn't change everyone in the same way. One person becomes emotionally numb. Another becomes consumed by their pain. Another becomes independent, almost to the point of isolation. The danger isn't simply being alone. It's when being alone becomes your normal. Because the longer you live without connection, the easier it becomes to believe you never needed it. So if you've been alone for a long time, don't confuse peace with isolation. Sometimes your mind doesn't need more time alone. It needs someone who makes you feel understood, because loneliness doesn't just change how you see other people. Eventually, it can change how you see yourself. YouTube's algorithm thinks you'll like this. Give it a watch.